Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. My people, wonder shall never end in this country called Nigeria. You see, sometimes when I go through the happenings in Nigeria, I actually wonder, are these things actually real? But then during my investigation, I now go to some verified sources and I see that most of the things, they're actually very real. Just about an hour ago, there was an interview that was held on Arise News channel where they brought a doctor called Dr. Sam Amadi. He looked at the nitty-gritty surrounding some of the announcements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the End Bad government protests. And recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually went ahead to say that he had released about 573 billion naira to governors in Nigeria to ameliorate the sufferings of the people, which led to the words of Sheyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, right? That came out and said that's not true. Some other governors also came out and said it's not true. You didn't release such money to, and I began to wonder, how will a president come out on a national television and said you release this money? Governor say he didn't release it, because Sheyi Makinde came out and said that the 400 something billion that was released to governor was not even a grant, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that it was just a COVID-19 payment that was made to them by the World Bank. Now, Dr. Sam Amadi has looked at the nitty-gritty surrounding these words of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and called it a presidential lie. And I'd like you to take a look at the words he said in Arise News that has generated a lot of reaction. Please, also do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section and hit the like button as a means of courtesy to the producers of this content so that YouTube can recommend it for more people to get to watch. Don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to give you my thoughts about it. Take a look.
Well, the Nigerian state governors receive any part of a certain 573 billion naira that President Bola Tinubu said was disbursed to them as economic relief for the citizens. All through the past week, a number of governors, including Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State and Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State, did come out to deny knowledge of any such transaction. Who, between the president and the state governors, should Nigerians believe on this matter? And why should such a critical matter that could potentially affect the plight of millions of economically deprived Nigerians be reduced to partisan politicking? And what possibly can be the impact of bad governance and social upheaval on national development? For a bit of focus on that and more, we're now being joined by Dr. Sam Amadi, Director of Abuja School of Social and Political Thought. Good morning, Dr. Amadi. Good to have you on this Sunday morning on the morning show.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve, OJ, and my other sister. Thank you. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you indeed. All right, let's talk.
Adesua.
Yes, Adesua is also here, looking radiant. All right, I'm sure that you've been following the brickbat between the federal government and the state government. And of course, it all stemmed from the speech, the statewide, nationwide address by President Bola Tinubu in the course of the protest, the 10-day protest, whereby he said that part of what his administration has done is to disburse a total of about 573 billion naira to state governments, and that people should also find a way to make their states accountable in all this noise regarding hunger, regarding hardship, etc. But of course, as you know, Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State was the first to come out to say that nothing of the sort happened. Nasarawa has joined, Osun State has joined, Abia State, all claiming that federal government didn't dish out any grant to them, that what they got was part of the NG Cares intervention, which was a World Bank assisted loan that states will be required to repay as part of the monetary, to take care of their needs, certain part of their need because of COVID-19. Where is the truth, Dr. Amadi? Was the president misled in his address, or are we just simply playing politics again?
Well, thank you very much for having me. Again, I think there are three issues I would like to focus on here. First is that we don't expect a high presidential speech of such critical importance addressing the nation as a way of ending national protests, that we will have basic facts of presidential action being disputed. So we now have what looks like a presidential lie, and that's not a good moment for the president to lie, not just about recollection of facts. I was in Oyo, or I was in Owerri on 12th of September. Well, it didn't go there. Those are minor, or maybe an expression of opinion or self-description for purpose of political capital that didn't turn out to be true. That speaks to the president's maybe honesty. But this is about intervention, huge intervention that the president claimed to have made as part of addressing the hunger and the challenges that provoked this national protest. So to have it in the presidential speech speaks to a mindset of, one can say, fraud. I mean, whether the presidential speechwriters themselves who embedded that fact and shaped it to be like, look, Mr. President has actually been responding to these concerns by advancing this amount of money for states to deal with the outcome of these policies we're making. So in a sense, the president kind of rebuts the presumption against him that say, look, this is evidence. I've been doing what you tell me to do. And again, push back to the states. The states have failed to deliver these palliatives. If they have done so, maybe the hunger question would have been less, and the problem would not. So it's like being a court and adducing false evidence to prove your innocence. So in the public court, the president brought what's now turned out to be false claim to make a case. So it damages the case made, but it speaks more to the temper and the morality of the people behind the presidency in terms of how desperate and what degree of falsehood they can marshal to exonerate themselves. Again, it's like the president is also kind of, putting the state governors at risk. So, I mean, if state governors really received this amount of money for intervention to deal with hunger, which is not project-based money, then the question is, why didn't they, distribute it? Why didn't we see the impact? So, in other words, the presidential minders kick the can, say, guys, you are facing the wrong guy. This guy has done everything he could do. Look at the state governors. They're the ones who cause this.
You've seen it for yourself. Now, the truth is that this is not the first time we are having such conflicting publications coming from the APC and the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. We've had cases where Bayo Onanuga will come out and say one thing, Ajirin Gilali will come out and oppose it. Bayo Onanuga, for the record, is the special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on media, and Ajirin Gilali also doubles a position close to that as well on media issues. And they come out and give conflicting issues. People begin to wonder, do these guys not sit back and have a meeting to say, okay, this is what we are going to publish, this is what we are not going to publish? And a lot of people have come out to say there should be a communication audit in the presidency, because it's very important that the presidency comes out and make a statement and people take him for what it is. Not when the president come out and say A, people begin to wonder, is he actually right with what he has said? Because that's actually going to be reducing the legitimacy of the government. Yes, we know that political parties during election come out and do a lot of things just for perception and all that, just to create optics. But the truth is that when reality strikes, you have to begin to align your words with your actions. Because if the words begin to come and people are not seeing it in the realities of what they are feeling in their economy and every other area, the government is going to be losing legitimacy. And that's what's happening to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Governors come out and say they didn't release this money to us. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so who should the people actually believe? And a lot of people forget the fact that the governors also have a lot of questions to answer, because they are sub-nationals. We should not just put the bulk of the problems on the presidency. They also have a major role to play in ensuring that they ameliorate the sufferings of the people. Nigerians has also been calling from different quarters that beyond the perception management of renewed hope agenda, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration should actually be real to the people. Because being real and telling the people what it actually is would help the government's legitimacy. Please, we'd like you to do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also do well to intentionally hit the like button. The reason why you do that is that you help YouTube to recommend the video for more people to get to see as a means of courtesy. That's the only way you can support us for the good work we keep doing to keep you posted with all this information by the day. Also do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be duly informed when we put out more informative content like this. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. we truly do not take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video. Bye for now.